exactly like me.
Yeah, it does.
This
That's weird.
picture,
Put that in the
check your HR.
Put that in the.
This looks like
doc.
Is that me?
We need Cool Greg to pull it up.
See, that's what I would look like if I had a full head of hair. I'm gonna put this in the doc.
Hold on, put that on the thing, and let's bring this up. Nick, that's what you look like.
Yeah, but right here, there's a balding area.
Okay, get it on the board. We got to make this thing happen.
Is that me?
Yes, Nick, that is you.
No.
It is.
Are you confused whether this is actually you?
Oh my god, I didn't know. Well, what is this?
It's you.
What is it?
That's a shot from you from Comic-Con.
Really?
No, I don't know, but it does look like it.
Wait, did you send it in?
Yeah, I sent it. Is that me?
Cool, Greg. Keep pull it up thing.
I'm so confused by this. I'm sad and confused. Man, I'm losing my
Wait,
hair.
here's the thing, though. I think that is actually you.
I think it is.
Who is it? Is that Mary Kish?
Hey, where did you put it?
Where did you put it, Nick?
I put it in the chat. Here, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I
okay.
apologize. I'll put it in the document. It'll be top of the housekeeping right
Excellent. Thank you very much. Now, Cool Greg, he said the word housekeeping.
No. We're
No?
not there yet.
Okay,
We're
I'm
not
just
there
making
yet.
sure. Trying to see how it works.
See, people are saying, no, that's not me.
It's weird that you
Dude,
don't know
Nick,
for sure.
that's you, man.
Is it me? It looks like me.
It has to be you, because the little tuft of hair in the back, that's you.
Dude, that's a model. That's definitely not Nick. That man is significantly more handsome than Nick.
He's
No,
beautiful.
dude, that's Nick.
That's not Nick. Look at his beard.
Where
Nick's
did this
never had a
come
beard
from?
that, like, elegant.
What are you talking about, Kevin?
I have had a beard that elegant.
Right here.
No.
Oh, wait, no.
That's someone's hair.
That's another person's head. That's a whole other person's
Yeah,
head.
show it. That's
No,
not
but this
Nick.
wasn't IGN. I don't know where this was.
This
That's
man
what I'm
is
saying,
way
Comic-Con.
better
I
than
think
me.
it's Comic-Con. I think that's the War Room in Comic-Con.
Hey, that's my first time using the mic. I'm
Yeah.
pretty stoked about it.
Great.
Oh my God.
Have fun chipping your fucking tooth now.
Fucking Kevin. I just wanted you guys to know that I had to open the show on Twitch to see if this was the show or not. Because all I hear from this room is, that's you. That's not Nick. It's
No,
Nick.
it
It's
is.
not.
Is
I
it?
don't know.
Is it Nick?
I want to ask you a couple questions.
That is not Nick.
That is not Nick. That's not even kind of Nick.
That is 100% Nick.
That's not Nick.
I'm
I think
calling
it
it.
might be
This
me.
is a prettier Nick.
It's a possibility that
Dude,
it's me.
look
It's Anthony
at
Carboni?
look at the
Wait, which side
Crinkle.
would it be? What side would it be? It would be this side of me with my. But I don't think I've ever had hair that thick.
You've never looked this professional either. Like, this is...
That guy looks like he.
Look at how
dude.
much-
That's the thing. They caught him in a moment.
Look
like,
at the eyes. Like, that guy cares so much about his job. And I've just never seen that in Nick.
Tyrannosaurus Rex in the chat says that's definitely not Nick, but it looks a lot like me.
Spideyville
But it's
says
not
this is the
Nick.
new Laurel Yanny debate.
It's the ears. Yeah, look at my ears, Kevin. Look at the ear.
I'm looking at your ears.
Is this the same ear? Do I have the same curve?
It's
No,
the-
that
it's-
man doesn't have earlobes.
It's the other ear, dude.
right?
He's got earlobes. It's just
Does he?
lit.
Yeah, dude. It's
You
just
can't
lit.
see. There's a fucking head in front of it again. If this
God,
woman
that's
would
Mary
just move
Kish.
her
I'm
stupid
telling
head
you, that is Mary fucking Kish.
from the GameSpot.
No,
Or-
this man is more full of life and like fun. Look
No,
at his
dude.
eyes.
That's
This
just
man
caught in a
still smokes
moment.
The
cigarettes.
no, he
and
has
eats
my nose
carbs.
though. He has my nose.
And
So
the
I
eyes
don't-
and the skull.
The more I look at it, the more I think it is actually me.
It's not you.
But I've
Dude.
never had my hair the part in my hair has never gone that diagonal.
Yeah,
Big.
that's really high. The part
It's a
is
high-
It
really
is high. It is high.
But now for the actual
It's
question.
possible that it's me from so long ago that I'm just younger and more vibrant.
No, because you've
and
never
less
looked.
beaten down by things like the shock
You've
mic.
never looked this good.
But yeah, that's the thing. You've never looked as good as you look now.
What's up?
With the exception of this picture.
Which is not you. That's not
But
him.
like how short it is on the sides, that's been a more modern take on you. But even that
But
is
that
at
could be
least
from
3
this could
years
be from
old.
a year ago.
Yeah,
This could be from like
it
months ago.
could.
They
This
stole my
isn't
picture
you.
to use this chat. Who is this person on Twitter? Where did he get this from? I need the full picture. We need the full picture.
As the Sparrow
As
on
the
Twitter.
Sparrow. I'm going to tweet at that person right now and say, what
the messaging is right for you though. Check your
literal
HR.
fuck is that me? I need the full picture.
Yes, we need to get
Someone's
to the bottom of this.
Getting sued. JK. We don't have lawyers.
So before we got into the show, Nick, there was another debate we were having.
Yeah.
You decided that we are sexual Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
I said it, and I'll fucking stand by it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm ashamed. I'm no longer gonna fucking hide my shame as a sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex, okay? I know that we're not supposed to express our sexualities anymore, but Tim and I are sexual Tyrannosaurus Rexes. And that's not a debate anymore.
I think we
To
are
be
supposed
clear,
to
you're
express.
calling yourself a sexual predator.
I'm a
I just
sexual
want to
Tyrannosaurus-
verify.
There's a
Tyrannosaurus
difference.
Rex, lot of mixed history on that.
Mixed
Vegans.
history.
They were all
Sexual
vegans.
predator
All of
though,
them.
right?
They were, if
No.
you're a bush, we're coming at you. That's all I'm saying.
That's a bush.
If you're a
Vegan,
bush,
dude.
The
They're really
Tyrannosaurus
into
Rex
the
was
bush.
a bird. Birds notorious for being vegans.
And loving bushes.
Loving
No,
bushes.
birds
They
eat
like to
worms.
nest in bushes.
Birds eat worms. Those are alive.
Well, now you're getting to a different level.
That's a
You're
whole
saying you're
lot.
sexual Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Tiny-
Tyrannosaurus Rex, a predator. That's fact.
Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Apex predator.
Made up.
You just
Not made
now
up.
you're
Conspiracy
throwing
theory, dude.
words into the sentences to make other
So
sentences.
you're sexual apex predators.
This is not the debate. The debate was how do you pluralize Rex?
And so the problem was because like Nick wrote Tyrannosaurus space Rex, and he was trying to say like that Tim and I are Tyrannosaurus Rexes.
Right.
And it's how do you do that? Because REXS looks weird. REXES, that's just excessive. You also added an apostrophe at some
Apostrophe
point.
makes it-
But we all knew that
That
wasn't
makes
right.
it possessive. I just wanted. Sometimes I put the apostrophe in there. Like when I do open mics, sometimes I'll throw the apostrophe in there or do
That's
something
wrong.
weird with
That-
there.
yeah,
It's
that's
totally
wrong.
wrong. But like people will read it as mix sometimes. Very weird.
Well, because yeah, if there's an apostrophe, you'd imagine it's an.
No, it's just people don't know
name.
that. Sometimes people buy MIKES, and I'm like, that's totally wrong. That's like what Tim tells people to go get when he wants to get into a club. Go get mics. Go get mics.
I guess.
Just give it one.
Rex I says
But the thing
potatoes.
with the Rex is when you wrote it, it had a little squiggle underneath, which threw you off. That must be correct, because the only other possible option would be when it, like we talked about with the tigers yesterday, if it was like a gaggle of tigers, right?
Yeah.
So like when you have plural of the Tyrannosaurus Rexes, maybe there's a group name for them. You know?
Yeah.
Like-
no, I see what you're saying. So you're saying if it's one Tyrannosaurus Rex, it's singular. If it's multiple Tyrannosaurus Rex, it's a gaggle of Rexes.
Yeah.
Basically.
Yeah.
The Rexi.
It's an orgy. It's an orgy.
It's a Rex orgy. It's a Rex orgy.
An orgy of T-Rexes.
Yep.
And you only put the dash if it's just the T and not the Tyrannosaurus dash Rex. Although I think that's wrong too. Why wouldn't you put the dash?
I don't. Why no dash? I
Yeah.
think it's just two words.
I still think it's
Just
a bad
Rex? Why would Rex just be a word?
Why do you know how hard it is for them to spell with those little hands,
got the tiny
Tyrannosaurus?
little things.
All they could do when they used to type, they're like, fuck this, Rex. They're just
Yeah.
going 3 letters, one syllable, syllable, Rex. That's it.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Nick, what show is this?
Who the fuck knows anymore, ladies and gentlemen? This is the Kind of Funny Morning Show, which we bring to you each and every weekday. I almost said work day because Kevin is wearing these amazing work boots right now, like he's about to build a building, and I love it.
Can
like
we
those
fix it?
boots are dope, very hipster by the way. But I just want to tell you, it looks like you belong on one of those old-timey photos where you're just sitting on a girder building the fucking Empire State Building, you know, in New York. I love it.
You know, in New
Why
York.
can't I do anything without being judged? Huh?
Because you're doing it in front of us
Yeah.
very loudly and big.
Yeah, you really are.
It's
always
You're sitting
big.
right in front of me. You're taking up 80% of my eyesight. The thing is, he doesn't need to move that fast. He just does it so
Never.
he
There's
can prove
never-
to us that he
never
can
a
move that
time.
fast. But it's not as elegant. It's somehow more elegant, but in a different way that he wanted it to be.
Yes.
You know?
Yeah, it's not intended.
It's not intended
There's
to
no
be elegant.
intended elegance.
There's no intended. No, there is an intended elegance.
Yes, but it's not-
just a
he's not
different
hitting that.
Elegance. Every day, here, each and every day, ladies and gentlemen, this is a Kind of Funny Morning Show. We bring it to you live, 11 a.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday. If you can't watch live with us, of course, no big deal. We're on. And guess what? If you're like, you know what, I'm so fucking tired of having my ocular cavities just bombarded with tons of stimuli. I want to shut my eyes and just listen to the show. Guess what? We're on iTunes, SoundCloud, all sorts of fun things. Spotify, apparently. We're on Spotify.
Oh, yeah, we
Go
are.
subscribe to us over there on those services. Make sure you rate us and leave a nice little, if there's a comment you can leave a nice little comment. Here's what I suggest. 5-star rating and say, I would give these people a 6th star because they're sweet as chocolate.
Yeah,
Isn't that nice?
go on your local podcast service and leave a review letting us know what you would do to join me and Nick's orgy of sexual T-Rexes, because we need more in our group.
Tyrannosaurus Rex is just like the both of us, all tongue, no hands. That's what we like to be.
It's true.
Just giant
It's
tongue,
true.
tiny little hands. Keep these away from you. These are the hands that can be, misconstrued. The tongue can't be misconstrued.
Never
of course, if you guys
misconstrue
are
this.
watching this later online on YouTube and you're like so many other amazing best friends out there who have left comments, I very much appreciate that. I like to get back to each and every one of those, at least for the first couple days. So if you're watching this fresh, as I like to say, like my Your Name review yesterday, that's going very, very well.
So fresh.
Let us
So
know what you
cool.
think of that. Let us know how you would spell Tyrannosaurus Rex, and let us know what your term for a Rex orgy would be. Would it be Rorgy? Because if I just made that up off the top of my head, You're welcome. That's the kind of quality C-level content
you get right
on
here.
this fucking channel.
Live.
On this channel.
Or at your leisure, whatever you want on YouTube. Because if you have a different definition of when the morning is, fuck it. Live your life.
If you're one of those
unless
British
you're in
people
Central Time.
Who right now it's, what is it, like 10 o'clock? No, 8 o'clock at night? Good for you. 7 o'clock at night? Good for you. There you go. All right, everyone. This episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you by not one, but two amazing sponsors. We are sponsored by Hims, a wellness brand for men, and our good friends over at Portillo's are doing a fun competition with us that we'll tell you about in a little bit. Before we get into that, it is time for housekeeping. God, itchy. So fucking itchy.
Housekeeping, you want me to jerk you off?
What kind of hotel is this?
I keep taking this, like Claritin or Zyrtec, because I keep having allergies. But it is hyping me up and drying me out.
You're hyping
so
dry?
So it makes me want to talk faster, because I think there's some level of meth in it, which is, I'm not, again,
hey, don't
shout out
knock
to Zyrtec, good for you, put the fucking speed in it, where you get the Adderall where you can get the Adderall. All I'm saying is, it's making me talk fast and drying me out. So my mouth is like, it's like sticky inside.
There's something about you saying dry me out that I don't like at all.
Yeah, you like that. You know what else we like, ladies and gentlemen? Bumping and grinding. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. And if you want to
there ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind
with us in June 30th, San Francisco, California. Tickets are selling like hotcakes now that everyone's stopped being lazy and y'all got out.
They're like, oh shit, now's the time.
Oh shit, it's month away. I should probably
we were very close to this.
Get on it, ladies and gentlemen. I got all sorts of people texting me how much fun it's going to be. Brienne, Miss Movies, was texting me potential costume ideas. And I was like, all these are great. This is going to be one big shenanigan festival. You're not going to want to miss it. And there's only one place you can get it, San Francisco, California, June 30th. It's going to be a weekend of stuff. To promote that, we are doing a stream this Friday, 2 p.m. on Twitch after the morning shows are done. We're going to give you guys a few more details of what's going on that whole weekend. It's going to be great. So we're going to be playing some prom-related games. And there might be a special surprise that we'll be talking about on Friday as well. You're not going to want to miss it. Did I just make that up, or did I hear correctly yesterday? Who knows? It's my world. Who knows? Sometimes I think maybe I'm a ghost floating around and Tim can't see me at all. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Last, but certainly not least, on the housekeeping thing. Cool, Greg, bring up this next thing. Tim and Greg took a little vacation together.
A little vacay.
They went back in time. Gonna go back in time to a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away when Greg was just a meager little student at a school called Mizzou. Greg got to go back and talk to some Mizzou people. This is a great piece that we were able to make, thanks largely to the help of our good friends over at Microsoft. It's up now if you guys want to see Greg, what Greg would look like in his natural habitat. And we also, so watch this, and I think we have another piece coming out as well that chronicles sort of the whole day of what you guys did.
So we did this video, and then we also did a vlog that's going to go up next week. Both of them edited by best friend Roger Porcorny.
What up, Roger?
Yeah.
How you feeling today, dog?
He's feeling good.
You watching this right now, Raj?
It's probably editing the vlog that's going to go up.
What I like to say is, I like to call him Raj.
Yeah.
And
a lot of people do.
In the seminal film Lethal Weapon, that is how Mel Gibson referred to Danny Glover.
Okay.
What's up, Raj? Raj.
Yeah, we call him Raj. Raj Former on Twitter.
If I ever meet...
Everyone go to @Raj Former on Twitter. Say what's up. Watch this video. Share the love. In this video, does Greg go and speak at a class in Mizzou, a class that he once took with the teacher he once had, and give out a whole bunch of laptops in an Oprah-esque moment?
Maybe.
Maybe. You'll have to
you
find
get a
out.
Laptop,
well.
You get a laptop. Well, okay. Well, we just kind of...
No, it's out there.
Cool, Greg, stop skipping around. Just let it play.
It's not up.
It's not up.
Okay, fantastic. That's it for housekeeping, but before we get into the news, ladies and gentlemen, we are very happy. We talked about this yesterday, and I can't wait to go through this rigmarole one more time. Portillo's has, our illustrious sponsor, Portillo's, has come through for us. Finally, we get to work with them. Finally, the other Nick Scarpino and I can meld as one. Time cop, same matter.
Yes.
Same space. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Portillo's has issued a challenge to everyone out there, ladies and gentlemen, and it's just a fun challenge. It's a challenge so good that Cool Greg this morning was like, can I enter this? And Tim and I were like, we don't know. We don't know if that's a conflict of interest or not, but we're going to let him enter it. He probably can't win it, though.
Yeah.
That's going to be the thing.
Because the thing is...
But he wants to flow, and I can't stop the flow.
It's the Portillo's Rhyme Time Challenge for May 2018. If there's one thing Cool Greg loves, it's rhyming.
He does love rhyming. Now, if you've ever been to Portillo's, you know that when they call your order number out, they rhyme with it, right? You go there, you get, if you're number 1, your order is done, right? Number 2, where are you, right? It's fun. It's a great way to pass the time while you're waiting for your just gigantic Italian beef that you can stuff into your mouth. Boy, if I had $1, right? Number 4, out the door. Well, they want you to come up with the next amazing rhyme. And here are the prizes that you can win. First place prize wins a $700 gift card, and the rhymes will be used by employees in Portillo's restaurants nationwide. You can force your words to come out of hundreds of people's mouths. That is fun. That is fun. Second and third prize winners will receive the items below, which total about $75. You get Portillo's t-shirt, sunglasses, a hat, and a $25 gift card. Equally as fun.
Yes.
Equally as fun. Here are the rules. The rhyme must end with numbers between 0 and 9, of course, and must be 50 characters or less. So don't write like a soliloquy. Okay. If you choose a 2 or 3 digit order number for your rhyme, the last number, everything's got to be.
It has to end in a number between 0 and 9.
Yeah, there you go. It can't be number 12. Does that make sense? Is that right? Am I hearing that right? Has to end. Right. Cannot be used in appropriate language. Obs. This is a kid-friendly restaurant. Must rhyme. Cannot use current Portillo's rhymes. 1 entry per person per day. Cool, Greg.
Get
every day,
schemy.
all
Get
day, every
schemy,
day.
guys.
Must be creative, unique, and Portillo's worthy. Now here is the timing. Submit the Portillo's rhyme between May 21st and the 25th. That's right. You have just this week. Italian beef at this link. It's Portillo's rhymecontest.hscampaign.com. When submitting a rhyme, you will also need to enter your email address. We'll put that in the chat. Can you put that in the chat, Cool Greg? For people? And we'll also put that in the description of this video. Submissions will be narrowed down to 3 rhymes on May 28th. Portillo's panels of judges will narrow down the 3 rhymes based on the rhyme criteria in the rules. Winning rhyme plus 2 runners-up will be announced on May 31st.
Now, best friends, you got to come out.
Come after
I
us.
want all 3 winners to be kind of funny best
Oh, they
friends.
better be.
Show Portillo's what we're made of.
Yeah. I'm rethinking letting Cool Greg enter. Because while it's a huge conflict of interest, admittedly, we've said it, we're transparent. We know it's wrong. I think he could win this.
Yeah.
I've heard him rhyme before. I've heard him drunkenly just start spitting
What
ill
interest
rhymes.
is getting conflicted?
What's that?
What is the issue with me doing it? I don't get it.
Because like we are promoting the contest.
Yeah.
So like technically like we are like for the time being employed by Portillo's as a client. And if the employees of Portillo's aren't allowed to win the contest.
Even if they come up with the best ones?
Yeah.
I'm
it
saying
seems like
though,
everybody's losing there and
I will
nobody's
say
really
this:
winning.
if you come at him with fire, they'll have no choice but to pick you.
That's what I'm thinking.
I say you do it, son.
All right, thank you, man.
I say you do it.
I'm doing it.
I was against this at first because of all the legalities and potentially being sued, but I think you can't hold creativity back.
You can't hold Cool Greg
You know what I
back.
mean?
That's for damn sure.
There was a time in our life where we wanted to be creative.
Yes.
And an organization, a nefarious group of people out there
Yeah.
called Mr. Bucket wanted to keep us back.
Yes.
And we had a choice. We could just be normal run-of-the-mill people, or we could push the envelope into Bucket territory, right? And we said, fuck it, we're gonna invade Bucket territory. We did it.
We did it. I'm proud of you,
and
Nick.
I'm
I'm proud
us
that
for
you
doing
did it. I was worried that you were
stood
gonna stay
our ground.
behind.
This is our hill worth dying on. Bucket, how you doing out there? Haven't heard shit from their legal team.
I've heard shit from them in a long
They
time.
backed off, dog.
Yeah.
They backed off.
They backed off in
they
that
saw
like
the
weird
prowess.
way. Turned and then went forward.
And they ran and we just kind of went separate ways. Ladies and gentlemen, tip reminder, if you're enjoying this show as much as I am right now, and you want to give us a tip at the $5 or above level, we will read any comments that go along with that accordingly. If you can't afford dollars, but you've accumulated 500 bits, we will read anything in increments of 500. Do not give me 750 bits, because then it'll break my brain. I know it's legal, and I know I should read it, but I don't understand how that works. You understand me?
It's more than 500.
Who the hell knows? Who knows how it works?
I guess you're right.
Remember Microsoft points? Do you know how fucking confused I was about Microsoft points for the longest time?
Yeah.
I'm like, why can't I just, it's $5, $5.
I know.
$5.
I'm glad they've learned.
Allow you to 20, 200, that.
No.
They figured it out.
They did
Thank
figure
you,
it out.
Microsoft. You're the bomb.com. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the news. The news.
Oh yeah.
Cool Greg's, I just made Cool Greg's that I could tell he's like amped up.
I have 2 questions. One question, one comment. My question is, can they hear, when we talk over those intros, they can hear us?
absolutely
Okay,
hear us.
cool. Then second thing is just how awesome is the end of that news thing where it's you and it's just your stupid like poses. That song came on the radio yesterday. The Kiss.
Prince.
Yeah, Kiss, right?
It's such a like a mellow nut.
Oh my
You know?
god, I just don't like it
It's like when you
do
get to the end of a
thing.
porn movie and you're like, oh, this
porn
guy's
movie.
gonna, an actual cinematic porn, and you're like, this is clearly gonna climax epically, and it just kind of spits out a little bit.
God,
And you're like, oh, what the fuck, dude?
Hey, how
If
do you feel
couldn't
about that,
save
Cool
it up-
Greg?
He stopped listening to us a long time ago.
He shakes his head.
I wanted to, this top news story comes from Deadline.com. It's being reported everywhere, but Krypton has been renewed for a second season by Syfy. Wanted to send everyone, or have everyone rather, send some sweet, nasty love to our best friend, one of the best friends out there, Cameron Cuff. You have done it.
Transcended.
You have
Season
transcended.
2.
It's happening.
It's happening.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Good for them.
I haven't
Good for
caught up
them.
on. I have like 5 more left. I haven't caught up on them on my DVR, so I'm very excited. I think the season finale is tomorrow, so I'm very, very excited about this. But please send some sweet nasty love over to Cameron. He is an amazing human being.
Stand up, gent.
He's very, very, very talented, and he
Very
does.
pretty.
He does probably the best Statham impression. I feel like he does such a good Statham impression that if Jason Statham was in the room with him, he would be confused as to who the real Jason
Just like
Statham
you
was.
in the picture earlier.
Just like me and Christopher Walken.
Or that too. Yeah.
Fine then. Oh, how's that juice in your mouth? That was terrible. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's Tuesday. Not a lot of news.
Chat has stopped.
Oh no.
I don't
The
like
chat
that.
stopped?
Is yours moving?
Yeah, mine's going. Spasmgasm440 said Jesus. When your name's Spasmgasm, you don't get to say Jesus anymore, son. You're in the upside down world. What's that shit from?
Stranger Things?
Yeah, what's it?
Upside down world?
Yeah, you're in the upside down world now, buddy. You and me are just greasy creatures floating around in the night,
Some grease.
just greased
Okay,
up.
here we go.
All right, you got it back?
No, but it's okay. I'll
Yeah,
figure
doesn't
it out.
matter. You can read off my laptop
Yeah.
for now. This next news story, don't scroll too far down on this. The solo reviews are starting to come in, Tim.
Isn't this super old? It's from May 15th.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, the reviews came in last week.
Oh, wow. There's a lot of them coming out now. No,
Yeah.
Actually, bring up the next one then. The Rotten Tomato score. Middle of the road.
I mean, here's the thing. This doesn't matter because of The Last Jedi. The Last Jedi fucked everything up where it's like people went in attacking these things. I mean, we've went over this a million times. Rotten Tomatoes.
I appreciate this, but it seems like every review that I've read, now granted there's only been 3 or 4 that I skimmed through this morning,
Yeah.
but everyone's saying this is a very unfortunate middle of the road movie.
Yeah.
And it makes me sad.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
I don't know.
But
Whatever.
it also makes
Let's get
me
it out of the
happy
way.
because I saw the trailer and I was like, this is going to be middle of the road. Mm-hmm. And I'm vindicated.
You are? You
After
are.
everyone just came at me
Mm-hmm.
real hard, bro. Real hard for my thoughts on The Last Jedi. This
not
is
even go there.
vindication. This is vindication.
So this Thursday, you guys are going to watch it. Put
We are
up
gonna watch
a
this
review on youtube.com/kindafunny.
We are going to be doing that.
And during that review, at the end of it, you guys are going to reveal what the next follow-up in review season is going to be.
Very excited about it.
It is very
You're
exciting.
going to have to give us the verbiage for that, by the way.
I'll give you everything you need. I'm not going to be there. I'm going to be at my best friend Curran's bachelor
Is Greg
party.
going to be there for that, or am I hosting that?
Greg will be there.
Fantastic. He's
Yeah.
much better at that
Yeah.
shit than I am. This saddens me, Tim.
Yeah, I watched your guys' Deadpool review, at least bits of it.
Yeah.
Not your best performance. I'm gonna be
We were
honest.
really tired.
Yeah,
We were really
it
tired.
showed.
we were all literally to the point where I'm not going to name names,
Mm-hmm.
but someone said, "Hey, we should blow this off and just get cheese sticks at Mel's Diner."
Yeah,
Now I'm not going to say who that person was. It's possible it was me.
yeah.
It's possible that Kevin and Andy
sounds
and
like
Joey
you.
reminded me that I'm in fact the person who can't make that, who
Yeah.
should be making the opposite. What can you say about Deadpool 2 though?
A lot.
It's candy. It's a bag of mixed candy. It's fun.
Everybody loves candy. Not everybody.
I love candy.
Tim, did you like Deadpool 2?
We talked about this yesterday.
Kevin, what are your thoughts on Solo being probably bad?
I watched it yesterday.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are you allowed to talk about it?
It's all hazy.
Give us a spoiler-free impression of what you thought the movie was right now.
The whole movie 6.5 sounds about right.
Yeah, I
It's,
didn't give it a 7.
Yeah. That's fine. That's
An
accurate.
IGN 7.
Yeah.
Well, an IGN 7's, yeah, it could be a 6, could be a 10, no one knows.
I don't know about that, but
All right.
Yeah.
That's it, huh?
It happened.
Man,
it's
I was
there,
hoping
yeah.
we talk about Solo for at least 10 minutes, but that's okay. We'll just go into PS.
Well, I don't think I can talk about it any more. I don't even know what the rules. I've never signed an NDA or anything.
I mean, people have reviewed it. The reviews are up.
No, I
There's
understand.
full
that, yeah.
like stuff, so you can talk
Yeah.
about it. But yeah,
There's not much to say. Last Jedi really fucked us all.
how was Alden Ehrenreich in it as Han Solo? Did he capture the essence of Han Solo?
No, he really captured the essence of Luke in A
Really?
New Hope. where it's like, man, you really seem like Luke in A New Hope.
Wow.
Like, why? But I guess that's who Solo was at the time. I can't tell how old he was supposed to be either.
I don't know.
So it's just one of those things where it's like, is this like a week before, or is this like several years before? I don't know.
Well, I assume it was several years before because he doesn't own the Millennium Falcon, right? When he started A New Hope, he'd had the Falcon for at least a while, right?
Did he?
Well, we don't. There's undefined.
Yeah,
but
it's like
you
all
got
of
the
that's
sense that he's
undefined.
like, "This is my ship.
Yeah.
I have ownership over this
Yeah.
ship." God, this makes me sad.
Does it?
It does because I don't like.
The sadness already washed over me months ago.
There's two. The last two Star Wars movies have just, in my. I mean, granted, I haven't seen this movie yet, so I'm very much judging it. Maybe I'll fucking flip for it. You know.
Sure, you might love it.
I have terrible opinions on movies, as the chat constantly reminds me. What up, Omega fucking Batman? But I don't know. Jury's out until Thursday. But I just marvel at the fact that the last couple Star Wars movies missed the mark with me, but that every fucking Marvel movie that comes out does something fun that brings me back into the fray.
Well,
It's almost like Kathleen Kennedy should step aside and just let Kevin Feige
Do
take over the
everything.
reins. Just let him take it over. Let him fucking take it over, and then buy DC and let him do Batman also. Oh my God. When are you leaving for Courage?
Ignacio Rojas says you had a great opinion on your name.
Yeah, because I agreed with everyone out there. And because it's a really undeniable movie. It's
I leave
just
on
very good.
Thursday morning.
Have you seen Your Name? Do you want to bring Your Name with you to watch?
No.
Do you have any interest in watching it?
Yeah, definitely. I'll watch it. I was like, I'm not going to watch it until Nick does. But then you did. So I'm like, oh shit, I guess I have to now.
I got into it, not got into it, but I was proven, there was a comment on the YouTube video that we posted yesterday saying that I misspoke. Because I said this is not an anime movie, this is more like a real movie. And someone was like, no, anime just means Japanese animation like that. You shouldn't use that term as a derogatory term to describe animation. And I was like, that's a fair point. What I meant to do is break it down by a genre. I'm used to Japanese animation movies being a little bit more action-adventure-y.
Yeah.
Or the shows being a little more action-adventure-y. This was more like this really felt like an indie movie.
Like Miyazaki type shit?
No, not even that. It's really more along the lines, like Miyazaki has more of a fantastical element to it, and this film does have fantastical elements. But I could easily see this being a movie directed by like an indie, like the brothers, what the fuck, the Duplass brothers. You know what I mean? Like it feels like one of those movies, except it's done in a very, very beautiful way. Is it me?
It's not. There's no way. This man is better looking than you,
He
Nicholas.
is. It's admittedly.
You're not this handsome.
Did he get this back? Hold on. I'm going to check back in on this.
He's a model.
Because I asked for this. Let's see if he got back to me. Oh, there it is. Okay. So that's definitely not me.
Okay, yeah.
I have never posed for that.
Yeah, I know.
It looks a lot like me, though. Who is this? Yeah, he's got a better hairline. See how that hairline's done? That's what my hairline would look like.
Well, it's
But
not
this
that.
guy.
How am I supposed to know, Tim?
I'm just telling you, it's not that.
Thank you.
Hold on. I'll
Go
get
to
it.
tweets and replies.
Hold on. I got it right here. No, this isn't going to be it. Hold on. I got to pull up the... Here we go. If you go into that, click in that Twitter, and that tweet. I believe if you scroll down, you'll... Nope, I lied. Not there. Hold on. Let's check back in on this real quick. This is fucking blowing me away. I'll put it in...
Here we go. We got it.
There it is. There it is right there.
That's not. See, it's not even kind of.
That's
you.
not me.
Yeah,
And here's
no.
why. I've
Again.
never worn that belt in my life.
No, and who are these people?
Also, this man's a model, like a proper model.
Joey, literally.
This is fun. I like this.
It's not fully set up yet. There's
But it
one more
looks cool.
component that's missing. Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't you.
Yeah, but it looks like me, right? Yeah, I know, Joe. Thanks for ruining my... I mean, he's really skinny, too.
Yeah, he's
But
really.
that
fit.
looks... See, that's what I would look like if my hair hadn't started going. That was my original hairline.
What do you mean? That's what your hair
No,
looks
it's
like.
starting to go really bad back here now. So, what are we
No,
going to do? Let's push
that's
that
what
up.
it. Oh, I guess yeah. Looking at it side
See?
by side, yeah.
See
you
how
got
it goes? Yeah,
You
my
kinda-
hair's way back there.
He has way more like gappage on this part of the face.
This motherfucker has to be related to me, though.
Hold on.
Somehow.
Shout out to Joey just dropping gappage.
He has more gappage in the facial
Gappage,
hair?
like I do.
Yeah.
In my right here.
Like the.
You can always tell the difference, like when Panda Musk does me and you and our beards. It's like you have the full thing. I have the like little holes.
The gappage.
I
Andy
wanna
has-
know who this
Andy
guy
got some major gappage.
I want to know who this guy is.
Nick, I'll tell you what. This man has a thick beard. That is thick. Look at
I
that.
feel like Nick. So does
Nick
Nick.
has
No.
the thickest beard in the
No,
world.
but like looking at Nick, you can see his flesh tones.
No, but
When
he
you
has gappage. This man has gappage,
I'm gonna say
Kevin.
my beard's thicker than
He's
this
cleaned
guy's.
up. He's cleaned up, Tim.
Well, that's like if Darren Brazil and Nick.
Had a baby.
Do you think they composited my head on this guy's body? I've never worn a belt like that in my
Yeah.
life, so I know that's not me.
Nick,
And I've
it
never worn a
doesn't
black shirt
look
like that
you when you look at
and
it
sort
like
of thrust my fucking crotch sort of toward this female employee who's clearly this is totally an HR violation. I have done things like that. But what I'm saying is, it's
This guy played you in the HBO special.
yeah, and he's better than me.
Yeah.
Well,
In
yeah.
every way. In every way.
He's way more handsome.
He's got better lips too.
This is like if Nick and like Viggo Mortensen had a kid.
But like,
He's got a
you know,
little
this
bit
guy
of-
has got to be related to me.
Well, here's my thing. This
There's
guy,
no fucking look at.
he definitely has a wig.
Kevin, pull it back.
Hold on.
Put it on the other side.
I need
Picture in
to
picture.
Reverse it. There you go.
Picture in picture. Here we go.
There you go. Yeah, scoot a little bit.
No,
Yeah,
the
dude,
other
your
way.
hairline is
Oh.
in the same place, man.
Same
You're
hairline.
crazy.
Dude.
That's the same,
Same
hairline.
This motherfucker's me.
Wait, but we can tell it's not
I
you.
want all the screen caps of this, by the way.
Yeah, wait, Nick, can you look at the camera and like do a smile for the thumbnail?
No, too much smile.
I like it.
Oh, you went.
Full cat, scared cat.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean he's.
His upper lip is more visible.
But that's just because I haven't shaved my beard in a while.
No, he's got big,
Maybe you got a
beautiful
weak upper
lips.
lip.
Maybe you better fucking watch your upper lip, or I'll lay the goddamn smackdown on your beautiful Pomeranian ass. I'm tired of your shit, but I do like this shirt, by the way. It's my first time wearing this.
Are we gonna talk about Shaq or what?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, you want to give us the Shaq update?
Yeah.
All right,
Kev, can we make the cam work or no?
No.
Oh, jeez.
Okay.
No, yeah, unfortunately
Boo.
not.
It's a bad angle, man.
Well, I mean, we're still sorting it out. Calm down, all right?
Sure, yeah.
Well, it's yeah, okay.
Do you want me to go up
What,
there or
Nick?
do you stay here?
I was gonna say we could lower it down, but there's a monitor there that we use all the time. So
Yeah. I mean, we're literally, we're literally using it today.
Have we
You
used it in the
look
last
and
6
sound-
months?
Doesn't matter. Are we using it today?
doesn't
you
matter.
Answer,
We
you
could
answer
literally
the
put it on the
question.
ground. It doesn't
You
matter.
answer
It's
the question.
literally it's over to the left. Everyone's gonna be playing over here. The camera's gonna be pro. Doesn't matter.
No, the camera's
Andy,
moving.
Explain to me
What's up?
what you and Kevin went and did yesterday.
All right, guys.
Oh, this is a great
Kevin
thing.
Coelho and I went downtown to talk about the new Shaq Fu game, A Legend Reborn. Our interview was scheduled for 12 noon. We got there around 8:50 or no 11:50, and the guy was like, "Really early, guys." And we're like, "Well, that's what me and Kevin do. We get here, we're punctual." Little did we know that
Shaq was going to be 40
he was going to be
minutes late.
40 minutes late.
Oh, I
the
could have
whole
told you
time-
that. I could have told you that.
But the whole time they were prepping us for this whole vibe that they were sort of, I don't know, planting that seed of like, this guy is a celebrity and he doesn't want his time fucked with, right? So they were like, guys, as soon as he gets here, we gotta get going, you know. So it was like kind of like instilling fear in our hearts, and me and Kevin. So
Very, like, the stress level was high.
we were already prepared for for what was gonna happen. And then the lady comes in, she's like, guys, he's coming up the elevator. He's coming up the elevator. We gotta get going. And we're like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean get going? Kevin also made the mistake of, because Kevin's so good at his job, letting the camera people know that he's got it. Kevin was like, this is the same camera we use. Don't even worry about it, guys.
No.
I know how to use
Well,
this
no,
camera.
we walked in. They're like, "So are you
love
gonna
this.
set your stuff up?" And I was like, "Yeah, I can set everything up. You want me to put everything down?" And they're like, "Well, actually, we have it already set up. Do you just want to like use do you want to use our camera?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure. What do you guys have?" I was like, "Oh, it's C200 Mark II. That's or C300 Mark II. That's what we have." He was like, "Yeah, pound
Fist
it."
pump. Yeah, awesome.
There was a lot of excitement,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Here, let me just give you the card. You guys can record it there." And he was like, "Great, yeah." And then
Love this.
And then all the tech people
They just left.
Everybody running the event just left.
But the whole point was they didn't want they were like, it's all set up so that when we come back, we can just start recording and get our shit shot fast. And I was like, that's great.
Yeah. So all the tech people just left, leaving us there. So Shaquille O'Neal walks through the room, has to duck his head quite a bit. He's 7'1".
He's fucking huge.
He's
and
a big dude.
Is he jacked right now? He's fucking jacked.
Man, he's jacked. His
He
arms-
looked like he
he's
could-
so-
Jack Shack?
He looked like he could pick Andy up by the arms and just tear him
like
off.
Shack
like a fucking
The mountain.
the dude, the juggernaut. You know,
Hey.
like his.
Hey.
No spoilers.
Hey,
Hey.
motherfucker. We don't spoil things on this show.
Okay.
I do.
Well, I'm just gonna say he's jacked. So his arms. So this guy's huge, right? So he walks in the room, immediately sticks out his hand for a handshake. We were gonna do this cool bit where I was gonna be standing on a chair the whole time next to him while interviewing him.
Yep.
And then when the interview's over, we pan out and I slowly get off the chair awkwardly. It was gonna be a funny bit. I was like, "Great idea, Kevin. Let's do that."
I was so excited for
the
it,
chair
dude.
that I was supposed to stand on, Shaquille O'Neal sits right in. Just sits down, and then amongst the chaos, all I hear is, "Yeah, let's get it over with. Let's get it over with." So immediately I'm like, "Oh fuck, he wants to just get out of here. He
Wants
does
to
not
not
want to be
be
here."
here.
It wasn't until later that I realized he was talking about, "Let's get this over with," meaning he had a lot of things to autograph. So he was talking about that. Let's just get the autographs over with, then we can start the interviews or whatever. It wasn't until later I realized that. But when I heard, "Let's just get this over with," I was like, "Fuck, this is not going to be a fun interview."
Yeah, you freaked out because this was in your brain. You were like, "This is my one and only time to be best friends with Shaq."
Yeah.
I have to prove to him. I have 15 minutes to prove to him that I'm worth being one of his golf buddies.
Exactly. So I was really worried going into it, and then the infamous 3 words that will always strike fear into my heart that I'll never forget. We're sitting there waiting, and he finishes his autographs, and then he looks up at us and says, "Who's in charge?"
And at this point,
Kevin and I and all the
his-
tech people are gone.
Yeah,
I love
the
this.
production people had left to go get lunch. They left the audio guy, and were like, "You know how to handle the camera, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do, but like you guys have everything set." And they're like, "All right, we'll see you later." And I was like, "Okay."
So he says, "Who's in charge?" Kevin and I just look at each other. We're like, "Fuck, we're up next, I guess."
Yeah.
We're the ones in charge. And then Kevin says, "Can I get you to stand up, Shaq?" And he says, "We can't just sit down. I'd rather sit." So we're like, "Okay, that joke's out the window. Of course you could sit, man. You can absolutely sit. I'll get a chair. We'll pull up right next to you." Now, unfortunately, the camera is mounted up super high because it's prepared for
Nick,
an 8-foot shot.
It's on sticks on 3 apple boxes.
Yeah.
So I mean, it is.
I mean,
Right against
how
the
tall
roof.
is Shaq for reference?
7'1".
Yeah.
How tall are you for reference?
5'7".
So there would have been a whole other human being between you and Shaq.
Yeah.
Great.
But that's what the chair was for. So he was like, "Well, I'd rather sit." So Kevin's like, "All right, we can bring the camera down. We could totally do that."
And I look around to get like none of the
Help?
production people are there. So, no, it's not help. I wanted to be like, "Hey, I'm gonna reset this camera. Is anyone okay with that?"
But nobody was there.
No one's there, so it's like, all right, I guess I'll reset the camera.
So Kevin had to do that, and I'm sitting down there next to him. And then Shaq looks at me and he goes, "You look familiar. What do I know you from?" And I was like, I don't know. We do internet gaming stuff. And he goes, "What's your name?" I was like, "Andy." He's like, "I think I know you. My kids watch a lot of gaming internet stuff." I don't know if that's true or not, but he was like, "You look familiar." My kids watch a lot of internet video game stuff, and I think they watched you. That's where I recognize you from. I was like, "Oh, cool. That's awesome." So that I don't know if that's true, but I'm gonna forever have that in my heart that he knows who I am.
Yeah.
And that's just always like
When you said #1 journalist, he was like #1.
Oh, he loved it. Yeah, he loved that bit.
Yeah.
So then we reorient the seats because I have to walk around, and Kevin's like, "Can I get you, Shaq, to move 6 inches to the right?" And he was like, "You can't just move the camera."
Which is fucking. To which I respond, yeah. I'm sorry. That was dumb.
But then
Sorry, Mr. Shaq.
But then like I
My
turn
bad,
around.
Shaq. I'm sorry.
I turn around and like he hopped with the chair and the whole fucking room shook.
To be fair, it's probably actually easier, like effort-wise, like output-wise, for you to move the camera than it is for him to move his
Yeah.
gigantic
I mean, no,
box.
it was still on these
It probably
boxes.
took him 50 calories just to move the 6 inches.
It was still on all these boxes, so I couldn't move it. Not only that, there was like a shot behind him that I had to end up moving. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. So then he's looking at Kevin doing all this stuff, and he's like, "You guys are perfectionists, man." I was like, He is. That's why we love him." And then we start off the interview, and
Should
I'm
be
like,
like
"Hey."
they call him the Kobe Bryant of, of internet videos.
No Kobe jokes.
No Kobe jokes. He
Kobe
wasn't going to take
jokes.
that.
I don't know how down to clown
They call
he
him
is
the
like
Charles
that.
Barkley.
We made fun of Charles Barkley
Yeah.
plenty, and he was down to fuck around with that.
How
But
long was this interview? Were you with him for like 3 hours?
It was 6 minutes.
It was a 7-minute interview, super quick. I had 10 questions or whatever, and we just sort of blew through them. Once I wasn't sure how serious I wanted the interview to be until I saw Altano and Finnegan get there from IGN, and Altano had the Infinity Gauntlet with him. He had props, and I was like, okay, he's gonna do props. I'm gonna ask him if he knows the general from the General Insurance commercials. So I was like, you're a spokesperson for the general. How is he? What's he like? So I knew, all right, I'm gonna be a little bit down to clown.
How'd that go? How'd that go with Shaq?
He was like, he's a great dude. He's nice.
Now,
he played a lot
I
of-
want it to be known, Andy, that before you went, I was willing, out of my pocket of the company's money, to buy you a actual authentic General Patton outfit so you could go and interview him as the general.
Sure, yeah.
That would have made internet news.
It would have been great. Yeah,
he would have liked that too.
So the people running the event there,
By the way, every time you would interview, because there were like, if you could be able to get interviewed him like 2-3 more times in my brain, you always dress as the general, and he knows you as the general.
He knows me as the general,
and he calls you captain. When
but I think well, so I saw at the interview, and I'm like, hey, I'm Andy Couture's the #1 games journalist, and he's like, yeah, he's #1 right here. And I was like, yeah, thanks, Shaq. Like, he was totally cool with it. He was totally like
he's fucking Shaq.
He was into the bit. He was great.
Wait, but midway through the general question, where he kind of played along, he just flipped.
Yeah. But the guy running the event was like, guys, he's cool. He's down to clown. The new game, like, has inside reference jokes to like Icy Hot and all the brands that he's like.
There's got to be a hidden character that's the general.
Probably.
That would be amazing.
Yeah. So when I mentioned that I wanted to dress as the general, he was like, "Oh, you totally should have." Like, he would have been cool with that. So I just wasn't sure how serious this is supposed to be. But once I saw that it was going to be a joke thing, I was like, "All right, let me try to be as funny as possible."
Yeah.
I asked him for advice for my future NBA career because it's my dream, and he was like, "The only advice I got for you is you got to wake up. You got to wake up from this dream." It's not happening. He was awesome.
Do you see the screenshot of him holding Andy's head?
No.
It's terrifying.
Somebody posted a great picture of Thanos holding Thor's head.
It's so fucking funny.
I got it. Can we pull this up? Can we pull
Yeah.
the screenshot up? That's great. Well, I'm glad you had a good time. Oh my God, he's 3 of you.
Yeah.
He is
No, but
3
the
more
only
of you.
reason why we look like that on camera is because, no joke, he was the chair was probably like on his middle spine. That's how slouched into the chair he was in order to make the height comparison make sense. It's a great image right there.
That is so fucking amazing.
Oh my
That's a great
fucking
tweet. I
god!
forgot who sent that to me.
I'm so. Next time you do this, you got to come as the general. You got to do it.
I'm down. I'm
Next
down.
time he interviews Shaq.
I brought up how Charles Barkley had a game that nobody cares about, but Shaq Fu's still relevant. He's like, Barkley had a game? I was like, yeah, nobody played it. And that played really well. A bunch of the room laughed. It was like, yeah, this is good. This is,
You did
it was a
good,
interview.
kid.
Yeah.
I feel like. Do you feel like you succeeded in becoming Shaq's best friend?
No, but I think he liked me. I think he generally liked me, and like,
You're a lovable guy.
once he said like, I recognize you, like, I don't know if he did or not, but to me he did.
This doesn't make any fucking sense.
He's so big.
And Andy's so small.
And I love that you're closing your eyes and just enjoying being petted by this clearly better human being.
Here's the thing, Nick. I saw this. I told Andy this yesterday. When you look at this picture, when you look at Andy's face, can't you just hear his stupid voice? His stupid Andy's 30-second review
Yeah.
fucking bullshit.
At that point, in the interview,
thanks, Shaq.
that's the end of it, where I was like kind of getting into that character, where I was like, you know, Shaq, I gotta be honest with you, like, I'm 30 years old, but I still feel like I can come off the bench and provide meaningful minutes in an NBA game. And that's when I was like talking about my NBA hopes, and he was like, "You gotta wake up." And that's when he like patted me on the head and was like, "You gotta wake up, man."
He kept doing the thing where he was joking and then got serious, and it was scary.
Well, he's serious because he could kill everyone in the room.
Yeah, no,
probably.
like he was just like, "Yeah, you gotta wake up," and then he was like, "It's not easy to play basketball," and it was like, "Yes, sir, it is not."
Yeah.
No, hey,
no,
I'm just
no,
fucking
they
around,
paid you
man.
a lot of money to do it.
misunderstood.
I just want people to know that we were not in. I was never intimidated because this is a big man. I was intimidated because this is a big celebrity.
Yeah.
Where like, I don't know, I was so scared to say or do the wrong thing to where he'd be like, "The fuck is this interview? I don't want to like get this guy out of here." You know, like
Yeah.
I was really worried
Well,
about
you gotta,
doing
but
that.
you haven't done a lot of that, and you are taking a risk when you go in there and try to have some fun with someone, because every once in a while you meet the person that doesn't want to have fun.
Yeah.
Although
I've
I'm
interviewed-
gonna be honest, if Andy got in trouble because Shaq didn't like him,
That's a
I'd
better
enjoy
story.
it just as much.
That's a
as
much
this.
better
Yeah.
story.
I have to walk on camera for this part. So
You have to hurry up though, because we have to end the show.
okay,
at
sorry.
11.
So the things
Or
that
12.
he was signing were his feet print, like
Footprint.
what footprint? Sure. Like we walked
Shoot,
up,
shoot.
we see these things that are no joke this big, and it's like a press release of the game and blah blah blah, and it's like Shaq Fu, beat 'em up brawler, Kazo. It's all talking about the game, Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and it's on these things, these panels that are like this big, like foam core maybe or
Sure.
Yeah, phone
or
call,
whatever. And we realize, oh, that's a footprint. That's a shoe print. That's his real life
That's the size
size
of the
foot,
shoe.
and it's like that big. Not even exaggerating. It was fucking ridiculous, insane. That's the only part where I was like, all right, well, I didn't want to like make jokes about his size, but this is clearly something that they're advertising, so Big dude. God damn.
Big
I mean,
dude.
yeah, let's be perfectly honest. People don't mind when you make fun of their size when they're too big.
It's true. The last thing I want to say about Shaq is Kevin's Instagram. Can you pull up the video, Kev?
Yeah, give me 2 seconds.
There's the whole time during the interview, for some reason, Shaq refused to look at Andy or the camera. He just kept looking at Kevin behind the camera.
That's why I'm
Because
scared
Kevin's
of him.
fascinating.
And anywhere Kevin would move, Shaq would just follow him, and you can see Kevin did like an Instagram video, and it's hilarious.
I love it.
It's so
fucking
scary.
gold.
It's not hilarious.
The video is going to be in this week's Gamescast.
Probably.
Yeah, this
I don't
week's
know.
Gamescast.
Oh, wait, yeah.
Jesus Christ, he's jacked.
But
Why
yeah,
is he
look,
so fucking
just
jacked?
look at him, just looking at Kevin behind
Kevin,
the camera.
if that man wanted to kill you, you would be powerless.
Stand in front of the camera to look at the camera, but
He's just looking, man.
Did you call him Mr. Shaq like I asked you to?
nobody called him Mr. Shaq.
We call it Mr. Shaq.
All right. Well, Andy, thank you for that.
Yeah,
that
no
was a
problem.
rousing story that potentially saved this episode.
And you know
of
what?
the
He's
Morning
probably
Show.
jacked because he was in that movie Uncle Drew recently.
Oh, yeah.
So he probably got fit for
that.
that. Yeah.
He was
That's
so
fair.
jacked.
Let's go into some tips, ladies and gentlemen. Tommy is able gave us our first tip, very nice tip, and said, just wanted to say thanks for the awesome carpool cocaine bit on Friday. Made my day. Also, Tim Gettys is hella tall in real life. He is. Him and Greg are very tall. Everyone always says, Nick, you're so short standing next to them. I'm like, it's not that I'm short. It's that they're obnoxiously tall to the point where they are, some would say, better human beings than me. The real Mr. Toft says, don't need to read out loud. Oh, okay. No, I mean, do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want to do. Do what makes you happy. Mr. Yasman300 gave us a tip and said, guys, we're losing. The Ruby cast met the boys of Boy Meets World. RT got Michael B. Jordan for their new show, and Funhouse interviewed Neil Blomkamp. We need to get The Rock on GOG in order to win. I feel like if we get The Rock on GOG, we win no matter what. Mm-hmm. That's a
But
trump
we're all
card.
winners here. These are all awesome fucking cool things. Michael B. Jordan is going to be a main character in a Rooster Teeth show.
That's awesome.
Not just a side bitch, a main motherfucking character.
I don't like it.
It's crazy.
They're too big. They're too big to fail. They're going to have to get bailed out.
But they're us. They're our friends.
They're too big to fail. Let's go into PS I Love This Best Friend XOXO right now. Shell BB is shouting out Top Playa
Shell
Hada.
BB?
Top Playa Hada and I had a brief but awesome conversation in the chat this morning on the morning show. I just wanted to say thank you for being awesome, informative, and respectful in the chat. It's situations like this that remind me how amazing the KF community is. With a little heart. Very nice. It's very nice. Tim,
Yes.
tell people all about the giveaway. Well,
There's
how
4
can
ways
they
to win. Be in the Twitch chat. Be a Twitch subscriber. Support us on Patreon on our Kind of Funny Patreon, or support us on Patreon on our Kind of Funny Games Patreon at the $2 or above level. They all stack on top of each other. 4 ways to win.
Beautiful. Ladies and gentlemen, before we get into the winner today, this episode of the Kind of Funny Morning Show is brought to you by Hims, a wellness brand for men. Now, let me tell you something, Tim.
Tell me.
We like to solve problems on this show. We're problem solvers on this show.
Problem solvers.
Anytime there's a problem,
We solve it.
we got it, okay? Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you're having the problem like I had when I was 25 and noticing that my hair was going, well, there's a solution for that right now. Of course, 66% of men do, in fact, lose their hair by the age of 35. And when you start noticing that it's gone, it might be a little too late. Well, science is here. Right now, the solution is a one-stop shop for Hims.com, a one-stop shop for hair loss, skincare, and sexual wellness for men. Thanks to science, which is what I was trying to say. Baldness can now be optional. Hims connects you with real doctors and medical-grade solutions to treat hair loss. The well-known generic equivalents to name-brand prescriptions to help you keep your hair. That's what they offer. This is no snake oil pills or gas station over-the-counter supplements. These are prescription solutions backed by science. I have done this. I've gone on. You fill out a medical form. You pick the kit that you want. And if it's a prescription drug, they connect you with a real doctor who will actually prescribe it for you. You can ask questions to them and they'll get back to you. So it's all on the up and up. I also started recently using the shampoo and it smells very good. It does. It smells like mint.
Big fan of big smells.
It's mint. It's minty.
smells.
Here's the offer. Everyone, listen up. Right now, listeners can get a trial month of Hims for just $5 today, right now while supplies last. See website for details. This would cost hundreds if you went to the doctor or a pharmacy. Go to hims.com/morningshow. That's forhims.com, /morningshow. forhims.com/morningshow. forhims.com/morningshow to take advantage of that offer. Everyone, today's winner comes from the Twitch chat. Congratulations to Mac. 7695, you have won South Park Fractured But Whole on Switch, which absolutely is a great console to play that game on.
Definitely.
All right, it is 11:50, and that gives us 10 minutes to talk to you beautiful people out there in the chat. Queue up your questions, comments, and concerns. We'll do the old 3 and 3. What's the old 3 and 3? Everyone's asking. Well, it's your opportunity to talk to us, our opportunity to talk to you, the normal people out there who have chosen not to subscribe, and then we'll take 3 questions and comments from you, and then, of course, we'll throw those out the window and talk to the subscribers, because you're the most important people in our lives. The people who have chosen, the chosen few, the ones who have chosen to give us your heart.
To be part of the Rorgy.
There you are. Oh. Nick, heads up, there's a poster for the new Jumanji sequel. What?
Already?
Already? Put it in the chat.
Let's do, yeah.
Put that in the chat. I don't believe you. I hope it's a picture of me and you on T-Rexes, like banging each other.
Yes.
No,
Mr. Yasmin says, Nick, do you think Shaq wanted to bongo Kevin?
I think Shaq probably saw Kevin and thought the same thing everyone does with Kevin. He's fascinating, you know? You see him move and you're like, there's something
off.
Just off, but also so right about the way he moves. Pros and cons, you know?
Pros and cons.
Where he moves like a much smaller man, but it's balletic.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
It doesn't.
It actually breaks your brain. That's what happens.
DH Canada says, should I dress as Ted from Bill and Ted or a Lost Boy? I say Ted from Bill and Ted. I assume you mean for Kind of Funny Prom. Or, fuck it. It is a Tuesday.
Len Art NL says, any Photoshop requests, Nick and Tim? I'm free tomorrow and we'll be bored. No requests is too difficult. I would like to see what Tim and I would look like as Tyrannosaurus Rexes. Can you make that happen?
Thank you.
We'll see. Throw in Kevin as a dinosaur of your choice, though. Maybe it's a Triceratops. I don't know. Maybe it's a pterodactyl.
Dinosaur of your choice.
Yeah, just pick a dinosaur. Throw Kevin in there somewhere. Let's do that.
Oh, man. Coma Chaos says, are children allowed at prom? Yes. The only thing that is 21 plus is the VIP meet and greet the second day, but that's sold out, so you should be fine.
Get Bucket says, Nick, we need some nutritional segments again. I've been thinking about that. I'm trying to get Yusef back on the show, but he's a busy man. And I'm a busy man as well.
Mr. Yasmin says, did you see the trailer for Mowgli and the new Johnny Depp film City of Lies? I did not see City of Lies. I did watch the trailer for Mowgli. It's weird. Did you watch it?
No, I mean, no, because it smacks of Tombstone Wyatt Earp. Where I'm like, we already had a Jungle Book movie. I don't need more Jungle Book movies.
I mean, it's definitely a different tone, and they're like making sure people know, like, this is dark.
I don't need it.
It's just fucked up. It looks pretty fucked up, though.
Does it look cool?
It doesn't look bad. I was like, all right, it looks different. I'm not gonna watch it.
Nah, I'm not gonna watch it either. The second they announced that movie, I'm like, I'm not gonna watch this movie. There's no way I'm going to theaters and spending my hard-earned dollars on this.
Pretty Reckless One says, Tim's cell phone update. Every day people tweet at me and talk and in the chat and stuff asking about updates on all the issues that I've had in my life. The updates are as follows. My cell phone finally was figured out. It just took a whole bunch of months. We got money back and all that. It was just a pain in the fucking ass. Fuck Sprint forever, right? But whatever, it's taken care of. What other story was there?
The parking ticket story.
The parking ticket story, they just fucking made me pay it. I tried to fight it. There was no fighting it. They wouldn't let me. That fucking sucks.
That's fun. That's good due process. Thanks, San Francisco.
My car getting hit and getting dented.
Yeah.
The dent has been fixed because Kevin Coelho
just popped it out.
Pros and cons. Yeah. He like opened the hood, got a hammer and just went bah on the inside and went.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so now there's a little scratch. But
they're gonna get scratches on it. We're going to go into sub-only chat right now. If you guys want to subscribe to us, remember, here's your daily reminder. You have Amazon Prime, you get 1 free Twitch Prime subscription. You can link that to us and give it to us and give us a free $5 and take that money back from Amazon because you know you've spent more than that in probably the past 2 days.
That guy's video says, hey, Nick, would you ever stream your future BJJ tournament?
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, I'd have to make sure everyone was comfortable with that, but I'm sure that would be fine. I would do it. There's one this weekend I was thinking about doing. It is 11:55, ma'am.
I know. I'm just, over here smelling the curtain.
You are taking liberties with this. You are taking liberties.
I have to go to Lucasfilm today.
It's okay. We have to wrap up by noon because we have a special fun group of guests coming in later today to film a thing. So.
We're wrapping up. We're in the old 3 and 3.
Bye. Let's see. Oh, Nasser Rojas says, Nick, the next movie you should watch is Silent Voice. I'm good. I'm good. Let's not start that road again. Let's see. Nick, will you ever watch Cartoon Network show OK KO? It's remarkably fun, and I think you'd enjoy it. Probably not. But maybe, who knows? I don't watch a lot of cartoons these days. Nick and Tim, do you guys check out Michael B. Jordan's HBO show Fahrenheit 451? No, but it looks
I haven't
cool.
yet. I heard it's really bad.
Yeah. Oh, it's bad?
That's what I hear. Or I hear it's not great.
Well.
Those are different statements. Fredo in the chat.
Bow, bow, bow,
Shout out to Alfredo Plays.
You guys excited for Arrested Development Season 5, says G.K. Not particularly. Here's the thing about Arrested Development. It had its time. It's like Krypton, okay? Can we just let it die? Krypton had its chance. See, it could have kept going. People were like, this is
the
not...
planet, not the show.
No, Krypton's...
We're happy the show's still going.
I'm quoting Man of Steel.
Yes, okay.
I'm very happy for Cameron Cuff that Krypton
We
had
just talked about being renewed and not stopping.
No, I was quoting Michael Michael Shannon. No, not Michael Shannon. What's his name? Doesn't matter. I'm just quoting Zod from Man of Steel. I was quoting Superman from Man of Steel. Long story short, I love Arrested Development. I think it was beautiful for what it was. Stop trying to bring it back. Just stop. I don't even think that humor, that style of humor can play anymore. I think it's beautiful for what it was.
Never saw it. You want to do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more. Richard Draken says, Nick, the pros and cons depiction of Kevin from the GOG episode topic of going to Disneyland is one of my all-time favorites. I don't remember that.
I don't either.
I don't either. Maybe you'll have to link people to that. I don't know.
Yeah,
it is Michael Shannon. Okay, yeah, that's what I got.
Cool.
Let's see. One more. Nick, you need to watch Marlon Wayans. Just in general? I gotta go find his ass and watch him? Okay, cool, but I think that's actually considered stalking. Which I'm fine if you guys want to stalk us the right way by subscribing to this channel. Or if you're watching this on YouTube, of course, make sure you hit that subscribe button and that bell notification button so you guys can get notified whenever new episodes go up, which are each and every day. Of like 15 or 16 pieces of content we put up on this channel every day, and I love it. I love it. What we lack in quality, we more than make up for in quantity here on youtube.com/kindafunny. Everyone, I love you so much. Tim, thank you for joining me.
Thank you.
We're going to wrap this up now. I'll be back tomorrow, 11 a.m. PT. Until then, have a lovely Tuesday. Cool, Greg, please cut the feed.